This evening's Holiday Road main event, a Legends Division Tag Team match, not to be believed. Animal and Hawk, the Road Warriors, set to face Kane, the Big Red Machine, and the RWL World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
Tonight's main event, a Legends Tag Team match, one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Chicago, Illinois, at a combined weight of 575 pounds, here are Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors.
We'll talk about your headlining marquee matchup. Hawk and Animal, former Legends Tag Team champions several times over, set to face Kane and the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker. Myron, how did you put this one together?
That was easy. We needed a big match for the main event. So I went around, I asked a few people. The Road Warriors, you know they're never afraid of anybody. They said, oh, Kane and The Undertaker, sure, we'll take a shot. And who knows? They could probably be the only people in the whole planet Earth that could take down the Brothers of Destruction. If anyone could.
Don't look at me, I got nothing to say. You guys go ahead without me for a minute.
Kane and The Undertaker. Of course, the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, who has been enjoying a very successful reign as World Heavyweight Champion. And up so far, the... All right, then.
Their opponents at combined weight of 630 pounds, Kane and the RWL World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction.
Kane and The Undertaker making their way out here. The Undertaker sporting the RWL World Heavyweight Championship, which he picked up in November when American Supreme Matt Clark retired.
Yeah, but he's been having a pretty good time as World Heavyweight Champion. And tonight he's got his brother along to this main event match with the Road Warriors. And there's just no telling who's going to win this one. You can forget about trying to pick a winner here.
What the hell? I can only be wrong after all. But I'm saying the Brothers of Destruction are a little more likely to get the pin or tap out on the Road Warriors.
You know, it just occurred to me that we haven't even seen Undertaker since he and Lex Luger destroyed the ring at Rage in the Dead Man's last main event matchup.
Well, Myron, you damn sure delivered a great main event's going to be Hawk and Kane starting things off. As Willie Johnson sounds the bell, and off we go. Hawk. Well, Kane puts on the brakes, delivers a shot to Hawk. A left, a right. He's got him up over the shoulders like a sack of rice and slams him down to the canvas. Kane, beating his feet on the Mississippi mud. Turns it over to the dead man, the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker. The Undertaker moves in on Hawk and starts trying to twist his head off like a bottle cap. I'd be surprised if he picked him up and drank out of his neck. Ugh. Here's a cover right away. One. That wasn't going to work. There's Road Warrior Hawk in there. Come on, man. The Undertaker with a right, a kick, another kick, and an overhand right to the back of Hawk. Undertaker rounds him up again. Hawk puts on the brakes, tags him with a right, tags him with a second one. Locks it up. Undertaker whip to the ropes and catches a back body drop from Road Warrior Hawk, and Hawk going for a cover. One. Not even a one. There'll be a lot of frequent pins in this one. Road Warrior Hawk gets a hold of the Undertaker, vertical suplex. The Road Warriors and some problems here right away. The Undertaker kicks him down, and here comes Kane. Again. Kane with a kitchen sink knee to the gut to Road Warrior Hawk. Animal's desperate to get in there. A low drop kick to Hawk from Kane. Kane slams the arm to the canvas and starts raining right hands on the head of Road Warrior Hawk. Not used to seeing the Road Warriors get physically abused like this. Here comes the Undertaker again. The Brothers of Destruction, well versed in tag team action. Here's a kick to the head from Hawk. The Undertaker rounds him up for a bear hug. How about this? Willie Johnson checking the situation out, but I don't think Hawk's going to be tapping out. I told you, Animal right there to spoil the party. And Hawk disengages himself from the Undertaker. A clothesline takes the Taker down in their corner. Hawk eyeballing Kane, but not making a move. Undertaker quickly back up. Locks it up with the Undertaker. Hawk with the arm around the neck. Got a hold of the trunks. Has him up for the long suplex, but no. Undertaker with a chop block to the knee. And quickly going for a cover. One. Nope. No dice. Ain't even getting a one count on these. A knee to the side of the head as Kane is brought in on the tag again. Hawk might really want to think about tagging out at this point. He's been taking a lot of punishment for the last 3 minutes just about. Kane with a kick to the leg of Hawk. He rolls to the outside. Kane takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Look at this here. Changes his mind on the high risker and turns it over to the Undertaker instead. Hawk shakes it off. Undertaker rolls to the outside after him. Hawk rolls himself back inside, gets a hold of the Undertaker, catches a kick to the midsection, and what a flying forearm from the dead man. A knee to the back of the head of Hawk. The Undertaker rounds up Hawk again, gets a hold on him. Hawk counters with elbows to the midsection. Might be a good time to leave. There's a clothesline to the dead man, seated in the corner. Road Warrior Hawk gets a hold of him by the ankles, alley-oops him up out of the corner. And now starts going to work on a downed Undertaker. That was this parting shot as he turns it over pretty wisely to Road Warrior Animal. Catches a running boot to the face from the Undertaker. Hawk rolls out of it. Undertaker, counter. Here's a kick to the gut from Animal. Overhand right to the Undertaker. Hawk rounds him up again. A set of body shots and a headbutt takes the dead man down to the mat. Here comes Animal again. Maybe a little bit too soon. Undertaker back to a standing position. Here's a running DDT from Road Warrior Hawk. Road Warrior Hawk gets a hold of the Undertaker. Another vertical suplex. The Road Warriors all power moves all day. Undertaker rolls to the outside. Hawk steps over the steps and another running DDT out there on the floor, but the referee already counting. Animal watching as Hawk tags the Undertaker with an overhand right and a boot to the face. Might get involved himself. A right, a left, a kick to the gut to the Undertaker, a clubbing overhand right, and right back down to the floor we go. The Undertaker brought back up to a standing position by Hawk, who takes himself back inside the ring. Animal, I knew he was going to do that. Rolls the Undertaker back inside the ring. Kane counters Hawk. Hawk rounds up the Undertaker again. Leads him to the corner. Smashes his head into the turnbuckle. Here comes Animal on the tag and a double team incoming. A boot right to the face of the Undertaker and down he goes. As Animal takes over for the Road Warriors. Another flying forearm from the Undertaker to Animal. Animal slammed down to the mat. The Undertaker gathers him up. Lines up the arm on Animal. Takes a little walk with him, and you know what's coming next. Little bit of old school, the dead man walking the top rope. Nobody does it like the dead man. There's a shot to the shoulder to Road Warrior Animal. The Undertaker goes for the cover, but Road Warrior Hawk right there to break it up and save the match for his team. The Undertaker rounds up Animal again. Rounds him. Here we go. It is Tombstone time. Oh, man. And Animal caught the whole Tombstone pile driver. Here's another pin. 1, 2, but again, Hawk right there to break it up. The Undertaker follows up with a rolling elbow to the chest of Animal. Animal rolls to the outside. Undertaker follows him on out. Referee Willie Johnson already counting the Undertaker. Taking his sweet time about things. Decides to go back after Animal. Animal with the upper hand tags him with an overhand right. A second one takes him down to the floor. The Undertaker rounded up by Animal. Hurled into the ring steps. And he caught all them corners. Road Warrior Animal rounds up the Undertaker again. Hurls him towards his side of the ring. His team's side of the ring, excuse me. Animal makes his way back inside. Referee Willie Johnson continuing to count the Undertaker, who is absolutely... Oh, here we go. He started to get up. The tag is made. Hawk takes out Kane at his tag corner. A running boot to the face of the Undertaker. Undertaker slams Hawk face down into the canvas. Whoa, a threat right there. The Road Warrior Animal. The Undertaker gets a hold of the trunks, has him up vertical suplex in retaliation for the ones he's already gotten. Here's another cover. 1, 2. Well, now. It's like I said, going to be a lot of near falls in this one. A stomp to the back from the Undertaker. The leg drop doesn't find the mark. Hawk misses with the drop kick. Undertaker countered by Hawk with an elbow. A hard right spins Hawk around. Undertaker goes behind on him and just pitches him halfway across town. Hawk counters with a kick to the head of the Undertaker. Hawk slowly rounds up the dead man, gets a hold on him. Leads him to the Road Warrior's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes the Undertaker. Here's a tag to Animal. And a double team incoming. A tag punch right to the ribs of the Undertaker. Animal whips him over the top rope out onto the floor, just missing the corner by a couple of inches. Undertaker slowly getting back up. Animal goes after Kane in his tag corner. Undertaker makes it back inside the ring. A clothesline from Animal takes him down. The Undertaker catches an arm snap from Animal. Undertaker flipped over by Animal. A kick to the leg. And the momentum has finally shifted from the Brothers of Destruction to the Road Warriors. It had to happen sooner or later. Animal leads the Undertaker to the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes. And here's Hawk again on the tag. Another double team coming up. Double axe handle to the arm of the Undertaker as Hawk takes over for the Road Warriors. The clothesline takes the Undertaker down. Hawk going for the pin here, but Kane right there to break it up. Wow. What a tag team match we got going here in our main event. A chop. The Undertaker quickly counters. Sports Hawk towards the ropes. Here's a whip to the ropes. The Undertaker misses his grapple. Dodges a kick. Hawk dodges a punch. Tags the Undertaker with a right. He's got him up over the shoulders, and head first into the turnbuckle goes the dead man. Hawk rounds him up one more time. The Undertaker, refusing to go into that corner, delivers elbows to Hawk instead. Gets a hold on Hawk, scoop slams him down. Rebounds it off the ropes, a leg drop right across the throat of Road Warrior Hawk. The Undertaker gets a hold on him, gets a hold on the trunks, has him up. But the vertical suplex countered by Hawk, and whoa, what a bulldog from Road Warrior Hawk. He runs back towards his corner, but no, he's not done yet. Here comes Kane. This is going to be bad. Running DDT from the Big Red Machine to Road Warrior Hawk. As Hawk crawls slowly towards his corner, here comes Animal on the tag. Kane turns his attention to Animal. Animal fails to connect with the running kick. Another overhand right to Animal from Kane. The Big Red Machine with a spinning neckbreaker. For Road Warrior Animal, this match now halfway over, and still no sign of a winner. A running DDT from Road Warrior Animal. A low drop kick to the back of Kane. Kane rolls to the outside. Animal takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Oh, look out now. Double axe handle right across the top of the head of the Big Red Machine. Now Road Warrior Animal with another arm snap to Kane. Referee Willie Johnson urging him to get back inside, but he has no control over these people. Ain't no way. Animal with a double choke lift and a double choke toss to Kane. The referee continues to count as Kane is driven into the ring steps by Animal. A running elbow drop across the lower back of the Big Red Machine. Animal rounds him back up again. Takes himself back inside the ring. Kane shakes it off. Animal goes back outside, catches a shot from Kane. That was probably not a good idea. A knee right to the skull from the Big Red Machine to Animal. Animal counters with a shot to the midsection of Kane. Gets a hold on him. Finally gets him back inside the ring. Animal steps through the ropes. Kane back to a standing position. Rounds up Animal up over the shoulders. Fireman's carry. Hangs him up off the top rope, and down goes Animal. Kane countered by Animal. Animal quickly back up on his feet. Kane laid out. Animal's going to go for another pin. One. Not even a one again. Wow. Animal on the top turnbuckle. Kane already back in. It's too late for the high risk. Knee to the midsection from Animal. Kane being rounded up for a powerbomb, but a counter into a back body drop for Road Warrior Animal as Kane starts beating his feet on the Mississippi mud again. Kane setting it up. Low drop kick to the side of the head of Animal. And here comes the Undertaker again. Road Warrior Animal stuck up in his corner as the Undertaker moves in on him. Hard whip to opposing team's corner. There's another clothesline and a cheap shot from Kane. Down goes Road Warrior Animal. And again, the momentum has shifted towards the Brothers of Destruction. The Undertaker with a military press slam to Road Warrior Animal as Kane is brought in. Animal's laid out near the corner. A stomp to the chest from Kane. Another low drop kick to the side of the head. The Brothers of Destruction cooking on all cylinders right now. Undertaker comes back in again. Animal in big trouble. Rolling elbow across the chest from the Undertaker. The dead man takes himself to the outside. Animal steps out and back in for a reset. So does the Undertaker. They lock up. Animal setting it up for the vertical suplex on the Undertaker. Measuring at 320 pounds. And whoa, beautifully executed vertical suplex, but Animal is running out of gas. You can see it right there. Undertaker slowly back up to a standing position. We know what that means. And Animal's in some serious deep kimchi. Clubbing overhand right to Animal as Kane takes over. Animal again slow to get himself stood up. Another spinning neckbreaker from the Big Red Machine. Kane rolls him over, covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. As close to a near fall as we have had so far in this matchup. Kane displaying a little bit of frustration here. Road Warrior Animal gathered back up again by the Big Red Machine. Escorted towards the Brothers of Destruction's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Animal. He counters with an elbow, catches a cheap shot from the Undertaker. Kane goes behind on him, delivers a shot to the back, whips him to the ropes. Tilt to World Slam from the Big Red Machine. The Undertaker brought back in again. Frequent tags and a lot of hard hits. Road Warrior Animal definitely needs to tag out and soon. Big crossbody off the middle rope from the dead man. Undertaker covers, hooks the leg, but Hawk right there to break it up one more time. And the Undertaker did not appreciate it. Animal counters the Undertaker, delivers the shot to the back, a running boot that doesn't take the Undertaker down. Undertaker whipped to the ropes, and a power slam from Road Warrior Hawk. Here's another pin. 1. Kane breaks it up. Oh, man. Less than 5 minutes to go in this match, and still no sign of a winner. All the way up off the top turnbuckle, here comes Animal. Misses with the crossbody. Undertaker catches him with a running boot to the face. Animal gathered back up again. Undertaker lines up the arm, but is countered by Hawk. A hard right to the back of the Undertaker. Undertaker escorted to the Road Warrior's corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Here comes Road Warrior Hawk, and another double team. A boot right to the face of the Undertaker, and he is taken down. Road Warrior Hawk trying to turn this one around for his team. A kick to the midsection to the Undertaker. Sets up the falling neckbreaker and nails it. The Undertaker in some bad shape right here. Here's a pin. 1. Kane one more time right there to break it up. Road Warrior Hawk starting to display a little frustration himself. All the way up on the top turnbuckle. Kane. Oh! Undertaker taken down with a flying shoulder. Here's another pin from Hawk. But Kane right there to break that one up too. Wow. We may be looking at another time limit draw here, folks. Hawk with a kick to the midsection. The Undertaker puts on the brakes, delivers a forearm, delivers a shot to the back. Gets a hold of Road Warrior Hawk. Has him up. Sidewalk slams him. As the Undertaker beats it out of town and turns it back over to Kane again. Road Warrior Hawk laid out near the corner. Kane rolls to the outside. For what purpose, I'm not sure. Going all the way up top. Hawk catches the crossbody off the top. Here's another pin. 1, 2. Another near fall. with just a little over 3 minutes to go. Man, here's a shot to the midsection from Road Warrior Hawk to Kane. A hard shot to the midsection from Hawk. Hawk has him up over the shoulders. Takes a walk with him towards the corner. Snake Eyes drops him head first into the turnbuckle. Down goes Kane. Hawk driving a knee into the throat of the Big Red Machine. Animal's laid out, not even at his tag corner. You know what that means? That means that despite Hawk's success right here, the advantage still presently in the hands of the Brothers of Destruction. But Kane's starting to lose some ground here as Animal starts tossing him around, ragdolling him. Hawk with another neck breaker to Kane, and Kane is laid out. Hawk with a kick to the midsection, sets him up for another one, but Kane says, oh no you don't. A chop across the throat of Animal. Kane gets a hold on him, has him up, and there's a backbreaker and a vicious one too. Kane turns it back over to the Undertaker again. Hawk back up on his feet. Undertaker misses with the running kick. Road Warrior Hawk gonna set up the Undertaker for another vertical suplex. Has him all the way up and nails it. Road Warrior Hawk back up on his feet first. The Undertaker laid out near the corner, using the ropes to get himself stood up, and here comes Animal again on the tag. Undertaker standing center ring waiting for him. A right, a second, a third, staggering Road Warrior Animal. Undertaker gets a hold of him, whips him to the ropes, misses the grapple, collides with Animal, locks up again. Animal escorted to the Brother of Destruction corner, head first into the turnbuckle goes Animal. Here comes Kane on the tag one more time, and oh man, we are so running out of time. Off the middle rope, double axe handle from the Big Red Machine. Kane with the goozle. Here we go. Animal caught and set up for the choke slam to hell, and here's another pin. 1, 2, 3. That is gonna do it. The Brothers of Destruction picking up the win over the Road Warriors. Let's go get the official time.
What a matchup that was.
Here's the time, 19 minutes and 2 seconds, and your winners, Kane and The Undertaker.
Main events don't get much more exciting than that. The Brothers of Destruction picking up a buzzer beater to end all possible buzzer beaters. All possible buzzer beaters, picking up an amazing win over Hawk and Animal in this main event matchup at Holiday Road. The Undertaker and Kane wrapping this one up. Kane with the choke slam to Road Warrior Animal that put the end on this one, the exclamation point if you like, and that was gonna do it.
Well, all right, gang, we hope you've enjoyed our gift to you this evening's Holiday Road special. Thanks for supporting RWL and for following the channel. We're going to be back on Saturday night with the latest edition of RWL Snarl in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we'd sure love for you to be there. For the whole RWL crew and myself, Hangman 6 Lynch, thanks, good night, and we're going to see you Saturday night at Snarl. Don't you miss it. Night, folks.